I will prepare them well for Ms. Guines-Hoyes' English class. And I don't know. I think that's it. I mean, I'm excited to get to know everybody further. The only expectations I really have is that everybody's engaged and open-minded and willing to have those conversations with everybody and kind of gives their all to the class. So if you need anything from me, you can email me, you can call or text, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Thank you, Ms. Massey. Ms. Offhouse? You're muted. I see you talking. You're muted.
My name is Tarna Offhouse. I have been teaching, this is my 21st year teaching with Gopher County Schools. I'll be teaching the freshman world history this year, and next year I'll be teaching them AP United States history and honors humanities. So world history provides opportunities for students to explore the origins of world civilizations and the impact that non-Western cultures had on a global society. So it's a really cool class. There's a lot of interesting things that we will be studying throughout the course. I encourage students to ask questions, to participate, and to ask lots of questions. Helps me. And if you just email me, you can join Remind along with your students.
Thank you, Ms. Offhouse. Mr. Wall.
Sorry, I was muted there for a second. Good afternoon. My name is Travis Wall. I am the freshman science teacher. I'll be teaching your student in biology and chemistry. Biology the first semester and then chemistry the second semester. I am a very hands-on teacher, which is going to make the transition to the online learning environment, very interesting. I like to have the kids do labs at least twice a week. I'm gonna try to still facilitate that by doing demonstrations when I can. I will utilize the lab space that we have, and I will put the information and videos of those demonstrations online, and the students will be able to view them, and we'll talk about them. And biology is a demanding course. It is it's challenging for quite a few students. We've been very successful at the early college to get students to get a really firm grasp of biology. So I think that we will have the same positive outcomes this year. It's going to be different, but we'll get through it, and hopefully we'll be face to face sooner than later. As everyone has said, we are very open to correspondence. Please do not shy from reaching out and email, phone, or encourage your students if they are a little bit discouraged to reach out to us via Canvas. And yeah, any questions or comments or concerns, we're very open to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wall. I'm going to just say this just because I want to say it to be respectful of everyone's time. I did see some junior, senior parents log in. This orientation is pretty specific to freshmen and sophomores. I'm not kicking you off. You may certainly stay, but I just want to let you know in case you don't want to hear all this information, because you are past freshman and sophomore year. Now I'm going to ask Mrs. Guines-Hoyes to please introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Alexis Guines-Hoyes. I am sophomore English teacher. So as Ms. Massey said, Students will be taking the 9th and 10th grade curriculum their freshman year. And then when they come to me, they will take multicultural literature first semester. And we talk a lot about culture, and exploration, identity, point of view, current events, and all of this kind of helps to build our confidence with expressing ourselves, and particularly developing our writing voice as well as we get into second semester with AP English Language, which is typically a junior level course. So we're moving at a fast pace, but talking about exciting topics as we're developing student voice. A lot of times I'm talking to 9th graders about service learning. We'll see what that looks like this year. And once that gets rolled out, students are welcome to contact me. Students and parents are welcome to email me with any questions. And service learning, again, is an expectation for all students. By their senior year, they would have completed a certain amount of hours just to get additional credit for graduation and to really build character, and which is most important, and contributing to your community. So I'll see them sophomore year.
Thank you, Ms. King.
Hello. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. I've got kids emailing me already.
Hey, Ms. King.
I'm the sophomore science teacher, so I kind of piggyback on the things that Mr. Wall will teach them in freshman year. So I teach them in AP Environmental Science, and I will teach some of them in AP Seminar, which is a course that talks about learning how to write academic arguments and how to give academic presentations. I also work with some of the juniors as the co-teacher for AP Research, which is the second course in that pathway. I co-teach that with Mr. Vaughn. I'm also the junior advisor, so once they become juniors, they get to be with me and I get to chase them down if they have issues. I am really one of those people that I am a question at everything person, and my goal when students leave any of my classes is to be critical consumers of information and to really get an idea of scientific literacy and why understanding basic science is the basis of our society.
Thank you, Ms. King. Mr. Liu? Mr. Liu. Where is Mr. Liu? Mrs. Noel, while we're waiting for Mr. Liu, if you'll go ahead.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mrs. Holly Noel. I am the school counselor. I have already met all of you guys. It's been a joy working with the incoming 9th graders and getting you all acclimated to STEM so far. Really, I'm here to support you all from 9th grade to 12th grade to help not tell you what to do, but help you to find the best choices and decisions for yourself. I will offer lots of information and resources. I do kind of get I don't know the word, but students talk about me because I send out a lot of emails sometimes. I probably overshare a lot of information. Parents sometimes likes it, students not so much, but I do try to ensure that everyone understands what's taking place, what's happening, deadlines, when things are needed. As 9th graders, I will, one goal that I have is to try to help you learn about time management, helping you to learn how to balance out your schedule and find different tips and things to use along the way, because there's not a one-size-fits-all for everyone. So we'll do lots of time management, some coping skills. I'll host some live relaxation sessions for everybody. We'll do lots of fun things. I'll try to keep you all engaged. And please, at any time, contact me, students. I strongly encourage students to self-advocate and to reach out to me if they feel stressed or overwhelmed or need some type of support in any type of way. Contact me. Parents, if you notice something, contact me. We are a team. We work together, and you know, it takes a village. And so at any time, if someone needs something from me, I'm always available. You know how to get in touch with me.
Thank you, Mrs. Noel. Mrs. McLean? Oh, Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu. Come on, Mr. Liu.
Okay,
He's-
sorry. I'm
No worries.
I'm on the road actually. I'm doing this on my car. My name is Louis Liu, and I'm teaching honors pre-calculus and AP calculus AB this year. So this is my fifth year in STEM, and I've taught the subject multiple times. So, but it doesn't mean that I've known it all, and I think there's still room for improvement. And so this year, I'm going to try something different, and I'm going to use methods basically to get students to explore the calculus or pre-calculus concept more. So I give them more chances to explore, and then not necessarily I would from the get-go I would tell them what to do, okay, but I will direct them more. So and then we come back together to reach some conclusions. So I think this is a better way of doing math instead of just giving them a formulas and plugging. And maybe that's a quick way of doing things, but I don't think to be a better mathematician, we have to work to get the results, and also enjoy the journey. I think the journey itself is more important than just the end results. Okay, that's my thinking philosophy. Right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Liu. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Ms. McLean, are you ready?
Yes. Greetings, everyone. My name is Ms. McLean, and I am the Instructional Technology Facilitator at the STEM Early College. I am here to address any of your technology needs. So that includes, but is not limited to, Canvas, PowerSchool, any device assistance you may need. I also manage the social media, so please follow us on social media for updates and information, and the website. If, like the teachers mentioned before, if anything you need, please do not hesitate to email me. I'm here to help.
Thank you. And the last would be Mr. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn, are you with us? I'm not sure. I saw Mr. Vaughn up here. Okay. Mr. Vaughn is our honors project management, which is our CTE course. He's our honors project management course. It's a course that mostly freshmen take. He also teaches AP capstone seminar alongside Miss King for the sophomores. Okay, so thank you so much, teachers, for your time and your introductions. I just want to let the parents know you can rest assured these are the best teachers. Last year when we went home for the pandemic, in March 13th to be exact, we had a seamless transition, and it is much to the teachers who work so very, very hard and had Canvas pages set up, over the weekend, many of them, and they work very, very hard. They're going to do everything that they can do in this setting to support your students. And if you have any questions, never feel like you're a bother. Please reach out to them. That's what we're here for. Okay, so thank you, teachers, and you all have a great evening. All right, so I'm gonna move right along. Not you, families, y'all stay with me. All right, so I'm gonna move right along. Ms. Schaffner, if you're here, would you bring us greetings from the PTSA? Ms. Schaffner.
Hello. Let's see.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, okay. Let me press this. How about now?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Greetings from the PTSA. We'd like to say welcome to new families and welcome to our old families. Just wanted to take a minute, not too long, just to let you know that we really need you, parents, to get involved. I saw a really good quote today that I wanted to share. Unity is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. Individually, we are one drop, but together we are an ocean. And I thought that that really kind of put together what the PTSA is doing, is trying to do, work together as a team to support our wonderful teachers, our phenomenal teachers, staff, and our students. Basically, we try to provide fun and educational activities for students, recognize support and excellence, provide student grants for needed supplies. So we want to welcome you. The success of our STEM problem-based learning environment doesn't just depend on our outstanding staff and motivated students, but an involvement of parents as well. So please be on the lookout. We're going to send some additional information along with Mrs. Williams' weekly announcements about how to join PTSA, how much it will cost. We are now in the process of trying to figure out how to collect the funds virtually. So be on the lookout for those additional information. Also, just wanted to let you know we're going to start our meetings. Our meetings are the second Thursday of each month at 6 p.m. They will be virtually, but keep a lookout, and Mrs. Williams' emails will send them along as she sends them out. So we really need you. We really need volunteers. Just want to let you know 100% of your donations go directly to enhancing our students' incredible school experience and are tax deductible. So we need you. We need your support. Thank you so much, and keep abreast of, we're going to keep you abreast of future changes and how to pay dues for the PTSA. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Ms. Schaffner. To all of our families, the PTSA is a growing and active body. We want to encourage you to join and to participate in their activities. It will be different this year because most things will be virtual, but parental involvement is key. STEM Early College takes all of us. And so our parents really pulled together last year and helped us out at the end. Thank you so much. As we were closing school, we're just trying to get things done and honor seniors. So we need you. Parents undergird all that we do. So please, please look out for more information from PTSA. I will share their information in my weekly announcements, and it will be posted on the website, and we will communicate via social media. So thank you so much, Ms. Schaffner. I'm going to continue now with the presentation. The next thing we're going to do is a digital parent training video. This video was put together by Ms. Ashley King, who is our sophomore AP Environmental Science teacher and AP Seminar, and junior advisor. I'm going to show the video. It's about 6 minutes just to give you an overview of the things we do. And this is not new. We've been doing this training for 3 years. It's just that right now it's really, really important because we're in the middle of a pandemic. This is historical. So we want you to see the things that are necessary for you to engage in as parents and sign up for, to be a part of what's happening with your student every day. So I'm going to open that up, and like I said, it's about 6 minutes, and here we go. And I am the screen share queen. Okay, so don't feel like you're in the Twilight Zone. I'm going to take you there so fast. All right.
NC EdCloud is where you will have access to the parent portal of PowerSchool. This is a location where official grades will be posted. Those instructions can be located. Welcome STEM Early College parents, families, and guardians to the Parent Digital Orientation for the 2020-2021 school year. My hope for this video is to provide you with information about the 3 major resources that we use at the STEM Early College, to provide new parents with information, as well as to provide a refresher for returning parents, guardians, and families. These are the 3 major websites to be familiar with for the STEM Early College. NC EdCloud houses PowerSchool and Canvas. Canvas is the location where teachers will produce information, provide instruction, and may provide some grades for assignments. Remind is a resource that we use to communicate with parents and students through a web-based texting app. Let's walk through each of these. NC EdCloud is where you will have access to the parent portal of PowerSchool. This is a location where official grades will be posted. Those instructions can be located by going to the following website. You can pause the video here in order to copy this down in your browser if you would like. Here is what that information shows. Your quick reference guide to creating an account for the PowerSchool parent portal gives you detailed step-by-step information on how to create your account. You will need your student's Access ID and Access password in order to create the account. If you have difficulty with this, I will provide information at the end of this video for contact. Canvas is where students will see all of their instruction. This can be found in NC EdCloud for students. Students also have access to all of their classes that are being taught at the STEM Early College in Canvas. If they are taking courses through GCS VPS, NC VPS, or Apex, they may be on another account on another server. They should still have access to this through NC EdCloud, however. Parents and guardians may join Canvas as an observer. Observers are able to see student grades, feedback, upcoming assignments, and past due assignments. Parents and guardians can see what's going on in Canvas, but they cannot actively participate in the course. Parents, you will need a pairing code in order to create an account. I will show you where to access that in the student information. Directions for how to create an observer account in Canvas can be found at this website. Please pause the video at this point so that you can copy it down to find the quick reference guide. Here is your guide on how to create an observer account in Canvas. The URL you will go to is gcs.instructure.com. gcs.instructure.com. When you go to that website, you will see this. The important thing for you to click on is Need a Canvas account. Click here, it's free. Once you click this, you will see a pop-up that asks you what your role is. You will click Parent Sign Up. Once you have gone there, you will input your name, your email, and your password. The last thing you will need is the student pairing code. This can be found in the Students page on Canvas. When the student opens their Canvas page, they will see their dashboard. In order to find their pairing code, you will need to click on the Account button, which is right underneath the Canvas logo. Once you click on the Account button, you will need to go to Settings. At the Settings, on the right-hand side, you will see a button that says Pair with Observer. When you click this button, it will generate a unique pairing code for your student. You can use that pairing code to add to the last thing in your sign-up. Once you have done that, you will have access to the student's Canvas. If you have more than one student using Canvas, you are able to observe additional students. For more information, you can find that on this guide. There is one note about creating an account. It best works on a laptop or desktop. The mobile version is slightly different, and I will show you how to access that on the mobile. Here are 3 screenshots showing how to open a Canvas Observer account on the mobile. As you notice when you go to this website, you don't have access to that Need an Account button. In order to access that, you need to look at the very top of the page. you will see 1, 2, 3 vertical dots. Tap those dots. You will see this drop-down menu. Find Request Desktop Site and check the box. Then you will see the website version and you'll be able to open your account. The last tool that we use is Remind. This is a website text-based resource that teachers and some administrators use to communicate with students and parents. They are text-based messages that can come to your phone or they can come to your email. Participants with the mobile app can respond to the teacher via text message. Personal phone numbers are not shared. This means that the student doesn't see the teacher's number and the teacher doesn't see the student's. In order to sign up for Remind, there are 2 ways to do so. The first way is to open your texting app and type 81010 as the recipient. The message will be at whatever that particular sign up is. For example, if you were signing up for one of my classes this semester, it would be at King Apes 20. You can also sign up by going to remind.com/join. This will allow you to get email messages or to get text messages. To add the class, you simply type a particular course that you're looking at and click Join. That will allow you to be part of the class and you will begin receiving information. I hope that this short video has been helpful in introducing you to some of the resources that we use at the STEM Early College. While I'm happy to help with any technology issues that you have, your primary contact should be our instructional tech individual, and that is Ms. Sequela McLean. You can reach her at mcleans3@gcsnc.com. Again, I hope this video has been helpful, and if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us.
Okay, so that was a quick walkthrough on how to access NC Ed Cloud, PowerSchool, and the Remind app. You can get more information about that or view that quick video again by going to our website. It will be available tomorrow for you to go, and that way you can start and stop it at points where you need to access those URLs so that you can make sure you're doing everything you need to do correctly. Again, if you need support with that, you can reach out to Ms. Sequela McLean and she will walk you through those steps as well. But we highly encourage you to do that observer pairing in Canvas so that you can see what your students are expected to do on a daily basis. Now we're going to get back to this presentation. And again, it says here, this video will be available on the school website tomorrow. All right, this is a document that is presented from Guilford County Schools. It is, excuse me, my watch is ringing. This is something that you will see. It will probably come to your home in the mail. It is released. It is being released now, and it has dates on it that are relevant to the traditional school year, but the timeline is still relevant to our school year. So this is what you're experiencing now. So I just kind of want to take a moment and walk you through what the first 3 weeks of school will look like for your students, and then what the expectations are in live learning. So right now, if your student is with us in the 9th grade, they are probably experiencing pre-recorded content in English, math, science, and social studies. Those are lessons that have been developed by the Guilford County Schools content departments as kind of core areas of learning for our students. So our teachers are supplementing those lessons, but that is what is happening now. It's an opportunity for your student to familiarize themselves with the Canvas platform and also engage in initial learning in their various subject areas. In addition to recorded content, teachers should be available. So if your student has questions, needs additional support, this is the time to reach out. We did have orientation with freshmen and sophomores last week in a virtual classroom walkthrough on Friday, and that was an opportunity to just kind of lay the platform for what virtual learning will be like or remote learning will be like at our school, and also an opportunity for your students to see their teacher and learn how to engage with them using the remote learning platform. So they're going live now. I know Ms. Massey said she's having small group sessions several days this week where she's engaging with students to just review that information again. This is the time, parents, where it's good for you to be an observer so you can see when teachers are having live sessions this week to just engage, learn more about your students, and explain how the course will run. Please mute your microphones. So it says here, each school will contact parents to set up a time for an orientation session. So we had orientation with our students last Wednesday and Thursday, and this is our parent orientation session. Again, this session is being recorded and will also be available on our website if you need to review any of the information that is being shared this evening. All right, so teachers are going to begin delivering live lessons 4 days a week starting on Monday. If your student is a sophomore, they probably already started to engage in live lessons in those AP courses. The live lessons will be recorded and posted so that students who are having difficulty logging in can access them later. But I do encourage you, in as much as possible, to ensure that your student engages in the live session, because that's a great opportunity for them to ask questions at the time of the teaching and learning. Recorded lessons will also be used in addition to live lessons. Grading is a thing this school year. Last year when we went out in March, there was a lot of change in grading practices and procedures, but we are resuming regular grading policies per the Guilford County Schools Board of Education policy, and that may have begun as early as this week depending on your teacher's direction and choices. Students will continue to receive special classes. So for us, that will be CTE. Freshmen are taking project management with Mr. Vaughn. High school students will have an opportunity again to receive live instruction 4 days a week with individual and small group check-ins on Friday. That will be scheduled by your teacher as needed. They will engage in small group for instruction as needed. As Mrs. Noel stated earlier, if you need additional support, please don't hesitate to contact us. We did a survey early in the summer of our then freshman, now sophomore parents, and then sophomore, now junior parents to collect information regarding the ease of access with all members of the faculty and staff at STEM Early College. And the feedback was quite good in that people, families, and students felt that they were able to reach out to us and get a response. We urge you to do that. We are available and we are at your service. And so if you have needs that are beyond the content area, please reach out to Mrs. Noel. If it has something to do with technology, please reach out to Mrs. McLean. If it has something to do with a bigger situation, please reach out to me. That's our role, and we're here to support you. The final bullet on this page says students need a time to take a movement break, have lunch, and screen breaks throughout the day. Right now, our digital learning schedule, my watch is ringing again, I'm sorry. Our digital learning schedule has 15-minute breaks between class with, I believe, a 40 or 45-minute lunch break. I will share that schedule with you in just a moment. Students are to have 3 hours of live instruction a day and 2 hours of asynchronous instruction. So our courses per the digital learning schedule are lasting about 30 to 45 minutes. And that's so we can get in the content that we need to. And then the asynchronous is, work they need to do on their own, discussion boards, videos they may need to watch on the computer, other platforms they need to access on the computer. Oh, let me go back. All right, attendance will be taken daily. This is new. We hired a new data manager treasurer who actually started on yesterday, and her name is Miss Morgan Beatty. She is in the process of reviewing the new attendance protocols that are being rolled out by the state and GCS regarding how student attendance will be taken. But please have your student log in every day. Log into their Canvas courses every day. If they don't log in, you will be contacted, and we will contact you before we begin to mark your student absent. And if your student receives special education services related to 504, EC, EL, L, or AIG, as noted here in the box on the bottom, they will continue to receive those services. And finally, I just want to take some time, and it's 7:15, and we were going to end by 7:30, to go over our digital learning manual. This is really, really important. So I'm going to click over to that really quickly and share with you this tool. I'm super excited. Mrs. McLean, our instructional technology facilitator, put this together for us, and it is all the information you need to know about remote learning in one place. I urge you to please save this web address to your favorites, because when you have questions, this is where you should go. It is already on the home page of our school website. If you just scroll down on the home page to quick links, it's going to be on your right hand side, and it is the first clickable link there. So I'm going to walk you through this. I don't know where this big mark came from. I'm so sorry. This is a letter from me, I believe, that was mailed to your home earlier in the summer. So it's just an opportunity for you to kind of know what our theme is for the year, which is Back to the Future, Relearn, Reconstruct, and Renew. With this theme, we are lifting up our diverse student population and really embracing the culture that undergirds who we are as learners and members of society. So we're going to spend some time this year talking through that with our students. Can you see it? You can't see it. Okay. Hold on a second. Can you see it now? Awesome. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I clicked on the link and it didn't take me where I needed to go. All right, so let me go back. Good thing I had only gotten to the first tab. All right, so here is our remote learning manual. All right, so the tabs are across the top. This is the first one, letter from the principal, and as I was saying, it goes back to our theme for the year, which is Back to the Future, Relearn, Reconstruct, and Renew. That's our focus, and we will be exposing your students to various types of literature, music, artistic mediums in their English class, and other places that support our school theme for the year. Next to that is our remote learning availability and access tab. I've written a little bit here about what remote learning is, but the most important thing on this tab is going to be the distance learning teacher availability schedule. So this is the schedule that your student will follow every day during the school day. Essentially, it's from 9:30 to 3:45, which is within our regular school day is 9:30 to 4:20. So it's within the time of the regular school day, again, with 15-minute breaks between classes and 45-minute lunch. Not all students are taking all the courses that are listed here, but these are all of our freshman courses in the first section. Typically, sophomores courses are in the second section under the black bar. And then AP Capstone Seminar information for Ms. King and Mr. Vaughn in the third section. And then support staff or administrative staff personnel information is at the very, very bottom. So I urge you to take a look at this because it will help you to see what's supposed to be happening every day at certain times of the day. On the next tab, we have our Canvas guides. You can click here on the Canvas link to get written instructions, on the YouTube link to get video instructions if you need additional support with navigating Canvas. Under the Student Resources tab, we have a Symbaloo. There it is. On the Symbaloo, there are some tiles. The tiles are clickable and they're linked to the various websites or platforms that your student needs to have a successful navigation of the remote learning environment. For example, the first tile is our school webpage. The webpage is updated with essential information they need, like the link to this manual, which has their remote learning times on there. We keep the website updated, so please go there for information. Right under there, you see this Canvas link, right, which is where they're going to go for class every day. So there's lots of good information stored in this Symbaloo on these tiles for your student, and this is why I'm urging you to keep this as a favorite, because if you can't find something one day, or if you're frustrated with trying to manage various websites, just click on Student Resources and it's all housed right here. The same with Family Resources. The tiles are here. They're a little bit different from the students, but they will take you to the information you need to help support your student. Teachers also have their own page of tiles that have different resources, and if at any time students need access to the teacher resources, we would transition that tile to the Student Resources page. Under the More tab, we have 3 different ways for you to get technical support. You can reach out to our very own Ms. McLean at STEM Early College, or you can click on the Guilford County Schools link here. Let's see if that will work. And it will take you to their technology services page, and you can enter your own tech support ticket, particularly if you're using a Guilford County Schools distributed device. And then the A&T link is more for our juniors and seniors. Regarding our FAQ, this speaks to questions you may have about community resources related to COVID-19 or mental health resources, things that are outside of the academic content area where we can still support you will be available under the FAQ link. Please go there if you have questions. As you can see, the 4th question deals with, are there virtual learning options for my student? And it has a link to the Guilford County Schools Blended Learning Department. I urge you, if you're considering a full virtual option, that now is the time to make that decision. What that will look like is your student taking courses through APEX in the Blended Learning Department, North Carolina Virtual Public High School. As you know, we are remote. Our school is remote for the first 11 weeks. We will end with the district's 9 weeks on October 16th. There has not been a decision made regarding if schools will remain remote, but if it is your desire for your student to have a full virtual experience through the fall semester, then you will need to create a new schedule through APEX. And if that's something that you're considering, you can email me or Mrs. Noel, and we will give you some advising on that. So again, this is just our FAQ area. And then finally, Wi-Fi locations. This will take you to, if you click on the bus, it'll take you to the smart buses. Guilford County Schools is rolling out 125 smart buses this year for the remote learning initiative. So if there's a smart bus near your house and you need Wi-Fi access, that's a great option for you. Also, there are various schools that have outdoor Wi-Fi access, and the list of schools is listed here. As things are updated regarding Wi-Fi locations or other information, we will update them here in our remote learning manual. So again, I really want to encourage you to save this, because it is where we're going to put everything other than our school website. And on the home page, it just kind of explains what is remote learning, and it goes through the various definitions and the language we will be using. So earlier I said asynchronous, and it says here asynchronous. That's the 2 hours, right? 3 hours of live, synchronous, 2 hours of asynchronous. And that would be communication exchange, email, online discussion forums, message boards, blogs, podcasts. So again, go here. Everything you think you might want to know is probably here somewhere. And if it isn't, feel free to contact us. All right, so I am going to begin to close out. All righty. So as we move forward, this is something I want to share with you, and I actually saw it on Facebook, and it really moved me. And I shared it with the teachers this morning in our faculty meeting. Here are some affirmations that I hope our school family can live by. We're all in this together, and so we're all going to work really, really hard, and we're going to all do our best. But consider this: the best I can do is my best. How human of me to feel nervous about trying something new. I will give myself the same grace I give others. I may not be able to control the situation, but I have control over my attitude. This is only temporary. This is only temporary. I can do difficult things. I don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. I will make mistakes, and that is okay. And with that, STEM Early College families, we are moving forward. We are going to make the most of this remote learning situation. I feel confident in all of the teachers' ability to provide the education that you need in this format. While we miss the face-to-face, this is the reason we're popping up at your houses to bring you the supplies you need and just the gifts of cheer and love. We will be back together soon. As it says in the affirmations, this is temporary. We support you, we're here for you, and if you need it, just ask. As I said when we opened, I wanted to collect the questions in the chat. So I see that the chat has some stuff in it. We are going to go through what is in the chat and make an FAQ document that I will send out to you. The recording of this training, well, it's not a training, orientation. The recording of this orientation, as well as the recording of the digital parent training, will be posted on the website as well. Follow us on Twitter at STEMECNCAT. Again, that's at STEMECNCAT, all caps. Also follow us on Instagram at STEM Early College NCAT. Thank you for sharing your students with us. Thank you for trusting us to make the best of what is almost a bad situation. It will be just fine. If you need devices, you may contact Mrs. McLean and we will assist with that as well. And it is 7:27. So I am going to end the meeting. Again, if you have questions, please pop them in the chat before you go. I appreciate your time and your attention. Have a great evening.